Welcome back. Let me get my game open. Hold on, I forgot about that part. I always set everything up before I go live, except open my Sims game. I got like all these tabs open and laid out all nicely. The game's not open though. And that is kind of the one thing that matters, I guess, in this particular circumstance. Hi though, happy Monday. We are going to play The Sims 4. I know, shocker. We're gonna play Not So Berry though, I think is the plan. And work on our Not So Berry save and stuff. Hi, Marissa. Wait, you're kidding. Uh-oh, what happened? Should we be alarmed? What are we kidding about? Oh, you mean about The Sims 4? Oh, I made a joke and I didn't even... I bet you were joking. I bet you were kidding. I thought something happened. I was like, wait, what? No, that was... okay. My own joke didn't even land. With me, apparently. You know, Lisa, I was having that glitch this morning, but I restarted my PC and it stopped. I was having an issue this morning when I went to start recording, where my game was like repeatedly trying to update, and it would never stop. But I just restarted my computer and then it fixed itself. And then I saw on Twitter that people were having the same issue, but I didn't know that anyone else was having the same problem. There wasn't even actually a Sims update. It was like it's like an EA app glitch. But anyway, I did have that earlier. I don't have that problem right now, thankfully. Yeah, unfortunately, no one Blaze is dead. I'll show you. Last time we streamed this, the other day, we had a rough day. My Sim's elderly father died. I had another kid. I have all these infants in my house. It's, yeah. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. He's dead? No. Yeah, believe it or not, he actually died twice last stream because he died of old age and then I pleaded for him and then he died again like 4 hours later of old age. So at this rate, I probably shouldn't even bother pleading for him because when I pleaded for him, he only got like 4 more hours. So if anything, all it was like more traumatic for everyone involved. Should have just let him die because then he had to live and die twice. His family had to see him die twice, and it only got me 4 more hours. I thought he'd at least get another day, but no. No. It was like he died at 2 p.m. and then at 6 p.m. Let me get the game open and I can show you my cat update as well. All sorts of things to do. Nice, Tilly. Also say, and Afrika, and Reina, and Mickey. We got Catherine, and Czar, and Am, and Stina, and Philan, and Josie, and we got Maggie, and Subject Danny, and Cloudberry, and Bad, and May, and Matt, and Sam, and Filipina, and Tay, and Syke, and Rachel, and Mrs., and Kat. Oh my god, what should I miss? Drayton, Mushy, Lord, and Alana, and Siljas, and Alexandra, and Blanche. Also Songbird, and Frank, and Dude, and Nevada, and Kyla, and Danya with the 70 months, and Cosmic, and Kia, and Dana, and Smooth Tortoise. Thank you all so much for the subs. Also Stoom, and Latina, and Aki with the subs, and Mar with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. Do you all want to see my cat updates? I have a large selection of cat updates for you. The first one is of Snap. She got a new cat bed because I bought the kitties a cat bed, so I got her one too. She has a bed like under my bed on the other side, and then I put this one on this side, and she immediately was like, yes, please, thank you. So this is Snappy in her new cat bed under my bed. She loves it. Very iconic. And then, in the theme of under the bed, the kittens have decided they really enjoy being underneath blankets. So this is a picture of me laying in bed, and I was reading my book yesterday, and I felt these things at my feet. I look under my feet, and there is a kitten. They have decided they really like being under there, and they lay with my like next to my legs or like in my legs under the blanket. It's a real common occurrence. You'll like feel something at your feet, look under the blanket, and then there's a cat staring at you like this. It's so funny. But they keep going under the blanket. And sometimes if they can't find like the edge of the blanket to get under it, they'll sit there and like squeak. Like, where is it? I don't get it. And then I have to open it and let them in. Anyway, they're very funny. Both those pictures are of Sunny. What else do we have? Oh, here is from today. This is a picture of, here's Frank. there's a cat, there's a cat, and there's a cat, but they're all in this image, and this one made me laugh a lot, because as soon as I went in there, he stood up, and then he looks like that. It's so weird. And then I also have this picture from this morning. I've got a sort of a selection of photos of the kitties on this thing. Very cute. It's like I caught her when she was cleaning, and now she's like, wait, what? Anyway. This one is also Sunny. Where is his eyes? Oh, I know, with these cats, you just see like these, barely see these creepy little eyes. Anyway, how many panthers do you have? And are they all permanent residents? So basically what happened was, I had this cat, okay? And then I found these cats, specifically these cats, in a sewer a few weeks ago. They were about 5 weeks old at the time. This is their mom, and I have been taking care of them until they are old enough. I'm gonna keep 2 of them, and my family is gonna take mom and the other baby, is the plan. So they are not all permanent residents. Half of them are permanent residents. But that is my update on the sewer cats. Yeah, the cats, they sort of found me. Basically. Anyway, they make me laugh. No, Snappy hasn't met them yet, no. I've been keeping them away separate for a little bit. They've been slowly introduced to smells. The babies enjoy smelling things that are Snappy's. Snappy doesn't care. Just yesterday, I gave Snap like a towel that the babies had been sleeping on. She looked at it, walked away. She, like, I tried to, like, she has absolutely no interest, which is a really good sign, I think, that she has not reacted at all to the scent, like, at all. Sometimes after I pet them, I'll come downstairs and pet Snappy, and she'll sniff my hand, but, like, she doesn't, she's completely unbothered by the existence of the kittens, which is such a relief to me. I hope that it goes well once they actually start. We're like introducing very slowly. So, you know, one step at a time, baby steps. But once they actually meet face to face, I hope that it goes well and that she doesn't care. That fingers crossed would be so ideal. But anyway, do you really problematic? That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, Snappy lived with cats before. So when we got Snap, obviously 15 years ago, good God, we had a dog and a cat already at my parents' house. And the cat was oh my goodness, Pi died when she was 18. And that was like 3 years after we got, so Pi was 15 when we got Snappy. And Snappy's 15 and we have kitties. Oh my God. Anyway, sorry. But Snappy knew Pi for a few years when she was very small. And she was very good friends with my parents' dog. And then they were both older though, so they passed away. And then we also got another cat when Snap was about, I don't know, if he's like 8. Anyway, she was a while ago. 8 years ago, we got another cat. And she was friends with him. And then she also knew my parents' cat Lemon for about like 2 months before her and I moved out. So she's been around cats. For her entire life, pretty much. She's been around other animals and she's known cats for a long time. But anyway. Nerdy and Ulrika and Look Nook and TT and C and Beta and Fuller and Julia and Coffee and Sierra and Pepper and Kate and Lucian and Kyla and Spicy and Talia and Ben and Lazy. Thank you all for the subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope I didn't miss anything else. I see Melina, Jance, Brew, and Judith and Melly and Rebecca and Stoom and Cozy and Chronic. Thank you all so much, everybody. Anyway, your cat hates other cats. Yeah, Snappy hasn't been around other cats in a while though, because her and I moved out about 5 years ago. So she hasn't been around any other cats in those last 5 years. So I don't know. It makes me a little nervous, but her like complete non-caring, I think is a good sign. But also, here's the thing, and I say this with so much love, Snappy is old and like blissfully unaware of a lot of things. Like yesterday I got back from the grocery store and she was sitting on the couch and it took me getting to like, I was coming up from behind her, but I got like this far away from her before she finally realized I was there. So I like came inside, closed the door, drop the groceries, like we're making noise. I walk up to her, Snappy, Snappy, Snappy. I have to be this far away for her to see her out of the corner of my eye and then notice I was there. So maybe she doesn't smell him. Maybe she actually, like, she can't hear. Maybe she can't smell him either. I don't know. But anyway, no, she does not go outside. Good God, no. Don't think that would be safe for her right now. I just told you I had to be this close to her for her to notice me. What if she like got hurt outside? That would be very bad. But anyway, your cat hates other cats. Yeah, I think a lot of cats do. So anyway, did she, Melly? Yeah, Snappy's hearing, she can hear some things. She hears like some loud noises, and like high pitched things. So she'll react to some sounds, but not most. So anyway, yeah, Jewel, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. But obviously I haven't tried, so I don't know. I don't know. Dog is the same way, she's 14. Yeah. Yeah. Can she hear food things? Like if I were to like hear, like she won't listen to me opening a can. I'll show her it though. She reacts when I show her the things, but she doesn't really hear them is the problem. Anyway. Okay. Okay. So we have my Not So Berry challenge that we are working on. We're on the 7th generation of Not So Berry, and just to catch you all up to speed, this is my sim Barbie. She is the heir to this challenge. She used to live with her dad, but he died. So may he rest in peace. That happened very recently. It's all it's still fresh for us that have been watching the series. So it hurts me, but Blaze dead. She also has 3 kids. They're all science babies. This one is James. He's part of the Peach generation. So like James and the Giant Peach, this is his bedroom. She also has 2 younger babies. They're also part of the Peach generation. This one's name is Georgia, like Georgia Peaches. And this one's name is Princess, like Princess Peach. And we think that Princess is going to be the heir. She had these 2 science babies with just herself. And this science baby she had with a sim that I met named Lizard. So we're like besties, me and Lizard, and we had a science baby together, platonically. And her name is Princess Peach. So, anyway, so those are them. This is my dog Pulp. She is legend. I assume you probably know about her. We also have my cat Ken, like Barbie and Ken. And this is my horse named Strawberry. And I'm really overwhelmed because I have so many Sims in this household. It is really a lot for me. It has really, really been very overwhelming. But anyway, I think we should be all up to speed. But anyway. Okay. Let me just check on something really quick. And then we should be good to go. Okay. How old is Pulp? Oh, Pulp has aged up into an elder multiple times, but I have given Pulp age down treats to make sure that Pulp never dies, is what I've been doing, so. She is an unhappy infant. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's been rough. I have too many Sims. Anyway. Yeah, thinking of the fact that Pulp could die is it's not for me. It's never gonna happen. I can't have that, so I just won't. Anyway, now we can actually play. To be honest with you, I'm reaching a point in my life where I emotionally don't know if I can handle my Sims pets dying. Like, I'm not really trying to exaggerate, but with the amount of vet trips I have been to and my elderly cat and all of these things that have been going on, emotionally, I don't think I can deal with. Pulp can't die. Pulp just can't die. It can't happen. I won't allow it. I'm not that attached to, oh my god. I was just talking about the vet. I was about to say, I'm not as attached to Ken as I am to Pulp, but oh my god, Barbie, you have to give the cat a vet treat. That just happened, like mere seconds ago. It's okay, I have a wellness tree. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I was just talking about that. Why is his name Pulp? Oh, like orange juice? Pulp is from the orange generation of Not So Berry. Okay, I'm gonna buy myself a sleep replacement potion because I'm having a rough time right now. And I'll just have that once I get too tired. And I'll let her wake up. Or whatever. Barbie is starving? Yeah, I know. My Sims are all kind of going through it right now. Yeah, Pulp is from the orange generation, and Pulp has also outlived the entire orange generation. Pulp, like I said, was from the orange gen, and my Sim's dad, Blaze, you know how he died last time I played this? He was the orange gen. It's horrible. But that's okay, I'll just always have this dog. James lost his tooth. Oh, good. Okay, it is also Saturday, which is really good. That is gonna help me a lot emotionally today. You can go eat. We have cake. Azurite, and Talia, and Verity, and Cindy, and Kiwi, and Hidden, and Taylor, and Gemini, and Gabby, and Bookworm, and Michelle. Thank you all for the subs, everyone. What's after Not So Berry? Oh, bestie, I don't know. We talked about playing, like, up to the 26th generation of this save, because it would be fun to get the Alphabet Legacy achievement, and we're going to be on Gen 20 after we finish Not So Berry, so maybe some more short lifespan chaos. I guess we shall see. Hello, little one. I'm going to ride the horse now. Come on. Ride horse. Ride horse. Okay, would you like to... I guess we can go for an energetic ride. You hung out with Troy, okay. Okay. Oh, Donnie, well, hey, I'm glad to hear the damage isn't too bad. I was worried about you all in the path of the hurricane. So I'm really glad to hear that it's not too bad where you are. Last night, I'm sorry, I don't need to like pass on my anxieties to you all. Obviously I live in Florida, so I've had my fair share of hurricanes, but last night I was feeling extremely anxious and panicked about the possibility, there's not a hurricane coming towards me right now, but it's hurricane season, so you know. I was feeling extremely anxious about what I would do if there were to be a hurricane right now with all of these cats that I am taking care of. Because I was like, if there's a tornado, what do? I have to take all of the cats and like hide in my closet with me? Like I was like panicking about what I would do in case of hurricane at this exact moment in time. Hopefully by the time there actually is a hurricane, I'll be in a better situation and the cats will like have met. But if there was gonna be one like tomorrow, we'd be in big trouble. There isn't. But I was feeling really anxious about it yesterday. And I was like, I need to buy so much cat food in case, what if like the roads are ruined and wow, like, anyway, I was really paranoid. Because obviously I've been through many hurricanes with one cat, but now I have these extra 4. So, anyway. I'm hurricane prepped, don't worry. I'm an anxious person, but I was just nervous about it yesterday. And that's valid. That's valid. But anyway, this is the thing, right? Like most of the time when hurricanes hit Orlando, it's like fine. And luckily we haven't had bad damage. We did have some bad flooding last year, which is kind of rare for us in Central Florida with the hurricanes. But most of the time it's like, okay. But this is the thing, right? You never know. Like it only takes one for it to be not okay, which is really scary and kind of nerve-wracking, so. Okay, would you like to drink this? How about that? And then you can also replace that because some ghost ruined it. Okay. I'm gonna have you... You're still in a bad mood. Because the house is dirty. Maybe you can go mop. The school you work at got flooded last year. Well, this is the thing. I think that's something that a lot of people don't necessarily realize about hurricanes. Like, obviously it's a really bad storm and it's like wind that causes damage. But I think in the most devastating hurricanes, a lot of like the problem is the water. It's like we have issues with horrible flooding that happens when it like the rain is just sitting on you for ages, and like so the flooding is what really causes the problems for most people with the hurricanes. And that's scary. Really, really, really scary. Yeah, Shan, I totally agree. Even if like, this is the thing, right? Obviously with this hurricane, it's amazing that things ended up being fine for you, you know? But worrying about it and then having it be fine doesn't mean that you worried for nothing. Like, you were prepared just in case, because you never know. And that you want to be prepared. It's better to be prepared and then have worried for no reason than to not worry and then have something bad happen. So... Anyway, Gamasha, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Bubbles and Flower and Drew and Marty and Steph. Thank you all, everybody. I really appreciate it. Okay. Oh, Huckleberry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've been so worried about the flooding in California with this storm. So worried about it. I hope that all of you are all right. Okay, you're cleaning this up. You're feeling better. Uh-oh. This is because my toddlers are all messy eaters. Look at this. Ridiculous. Okay, you're fine. How are your skills doing? Come work on your shapes. You're also pretty much fine. Maybe I'll come bathe you. Yeah, last year, we had 2 hurricanes hit like pretty close together. But literally the week I moved into my house as well. Like, I moved in, and then that weekend, hurricane in my brand new house that I just bought. Anyway, luckily we were okay. But in that storm, 2 trees fell in my yard. My tree in my backyard fell, and my neighbor's tree fell. Their tree was like kind of in between our houses, and thank God their tree, like picture like house tree, it fell like that way instead of like left or right onto a house, which is a miracle, because it was like a big giant old oak tree and it fell forward instead of to the side on either of our houses. But yeah, that was kind of scary. Having that happen, because you know, if it had fallen a different way, big problem. Why is the horse sad? The horse has been sad a lot because his friend died. So that's probably the main reason. Jeffrey Landgrab froze to death at the gym in your game a few days ago. Oh, he probably deserved it. I'm sorry to say, but I feel strongly about that. Gift bath, princess. Well, are you broken? What are you doing? Maybe you are broken. Let's see if we can fix it. Do you want to ask for the bath? Oh, maybe she was gonna give it and I'm just being silly. I don't know. What if we had hurricanes and tornadoes in The Sims 4? Oh my goodness. You know, we've kind of had discussions about stuff like this on stream before. Are you glitched? Maybe it's you who is glitched. Oh, it is you who's glitched. Wait, I'll get to my point in a second. And this is gonna sound really strange. Oh, you are broken, you're stuck. Teleport here. Try again. It's gonna sound strange because there are a lot of like really horrible things that can happen to your Sims in the game, but I feel as though having a natural disaster is almost a little bit too far. Like, obviously your Sims can die and like really terrible things can happen to them, but there's something about like a natural disaster, like adding in a thing like a tornado, and the amount of destruction that it can cause in real life that feels like it maybe hits a little too close to home. You know? Yeah, no, the baby can't get downstairs. I don't understand why she wasn't coming upstairs though. I figured that was why. But anyway, it's just a little bit too real. And I know that sounds so strange because like your Sims can drown and like die in fires and stuff, which is horrible and happens in real life too. But there is just something about it being like an actual disaster. And like the thing is, your Sims house isn't gonna burn down. Like there could be a fire and it could destroy your kitchen counters, but your house isn't gonna be destroyed. Like, and for the most part, your Sim isn't gonna die in the fire without, like, it's unlikely that it happens by accident. It does, but for the most part, you can usually save them and stuff. Like, the times that I've had Sims die in fires, I think I can count on one hand the number of them that have actually been accidents. Most of them have been on purpose. And so there's just something about disasters like that seem like it's a little bit too far. I think that's also why they didn't add in things like a death in the horse pack. Because there's something about like a Sim in your household being responsible for a death that's like a little bit too much, you know? And there is something kind of silly goofy about like the rabbits, but can you let her eat? Put her down. But when it's like a member of the household, like a dog or the horse, it feels like it's way too far. They did add earthquakes. There's like an earthquake lot challenge. And there's also a volcanic activity one. But the quake zone one, when they say probably nothing to worry about, like it literally just shakes. Like it makes the house shake and nothing happens. Like nothing bad is gonna come from it, which, I don't know. Earthquakes are horrible, but you can't very well just have a tornado. And, you know, like, it's easier for them to do the quake zone because it just shakes the camera. The volcano also does nothing. It just, like, throws lava visibly. Like volcanic rocks, basically. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I just feel like some of those things are a little bit too far, I guess. Quake zone just makes you motion sick? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have her come write a book. I'm gonna keep writing Barbie Finds Aliens. Dina! And PG, and Ya, and Haley, and Sabrina, and Felony. We got Zoe and Kimmy, and Bob Pancake's mistress. Thank you for the sub gifts, everyone. Yeah, the Quake Zone is like worse for the player than it is for the Sims. I just cheated away her uncomfortable moodlet. I didn't even think about it. I just did it without even like realizing what I was doing. I'm sorry. I honestly didn't mean to. Okay. Would you like to come here now, child? And maybe you can work on sliding a little. The horse has reached temperament level 5. Oh, are you talking to Sims? Filthy surroundings. Oh, it's because of this. I thought I got the rest of them. Do you have any guesses what the next expansion pack could be? No, Magic. I have like a wish list of things, number 1 being hotels, but I would never be able to guess what the next expansion pack could be. This is the thing, right? Like, because we've reached a point in The Sims where most of the, like, necessity packs have already been made, like things like seasons and pets, and even at this point, horses, like, I don't really know what there is. There isn't like an obvious, like, couple things that we need still in that way. So I think that it's probably gonna, like, the next few packs are probably gonna be kind of like wild card packs. I assume that they'll probably hit some more of like the big community requests eventually, but when I say wild card packs, I'm thinking about things like Snowy Escape, because nobody expected we would get a skiing pack. Like, I never could have seen that coming as an expansion pack theme. That was like totally, I mean, I think it's cool, but I just never thought that we would get that. So I imagine the next expansion packs will probably be kind of like unexpected in some ways, you know? Just things that like are fun, but we didn't really, they're not as predictable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You want a rodent pack? Oh, okay. There are so many things that would be cool though. Like, I could list off a million things that I would like to see, but it's hard to say because there's a difference between what I like to see and what do I actually think is gonna be next, right? Because what I think is gonna be next probably isn't what I want to see, you know? What I want to see is like a hotel pack. I made a whole video about my dreams for a hotel pack, but like I don't think that's gonna be the next pack. It might be, who knows? Okay, did you finish writing? Oh good. Oh good. Can you self-publish Barbie Finds Aliens? All right. You finished your homework. Can you... Maybe I could get this kid another school project to work on. I could probably also try and get him some friends. Let's try and get the kid some friends. Barbie has a friends club. Oh, there is a Potts family club. Who's in it? Oh! I should put Barbie in there. And Peppa. These are our dad's remaining brothers. You don't need to be in there, James. Okay. Rage. Huh. I made that ages ago. All right. Kids Club. I will have... I'll do Little Rainbow. Child. And we can add some of the other kids in the town. Hey Taff and Sadie, thank you for the subs. Brandon McLeod should be a distant cousin of ours. Which I guess means so would Jonah. And Otto. Oh my god, I'm gonna fill the whole club with family. Maybe Josie? I like the name Beatrix. Sure. A pop pack with Harry Styles. You know what? One of the big requests that a lot of people have for The Sims is like bands. They want to have like some sort of like performance bands thing and be able to play more instruments. Think like drums and stuff like that. That is a pretty common request. So I don't think that that's totally outside of the realm of possibility. I don't know if it would be a collab pack with someone. To be honest, I'm not sure that's a good idea for them to collab with a celebrity on it. They did that with, obviously with The Sims 3 and Katy Perry, but I don't know. You can't, here's the thing, right? With celebrities, you just never know with them. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna say? Can they be trusted? Do you wanna tie yourself to them permanently? I don't know. Like, it's, I don't know if I would do that if I were them. It makes me kind of nervous. But also there's a huge benefit and I guess like the advertising power of it. But I think it's one thing to like work with a celebrity promotionally, like to have that person post some stuff as opposed to like putting them in the game, you know, and like making the pack tied to them. So anyway, it is interesting to think about, but I generally think I'm opposed to collaborations with The Sims for the most part. I'm not going to the romance festival with my dead father. What a strange thing to ask. Okay, sit. Give you the Sims 4 marching band? Oh, that would be fun. What should I write next? How about a mystery novel? We already wrote Detective Barbie. So what should this mystery novel be? Ghost Hunter Barbie. Oh, Barbie Murder Mystery is good too. Okay, I'll write that next. Death at the Dream House. Oh, write that down. Death at the Dream House. Barbie Murder Mystery. We can enter our mystery arc. Oh my god, Pulp hates the fireplace. But I don't understand why she keeps going and sitting in front of it. If you actually hate it that much, like why do you keep going there? Uh-oh. Kid, can you call the horse over? That was fast. What do you need? You're hungry. Okay. Ask horse to eat. Strawberry. Come get a snack. She's hate watching the fireplace. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, the pet fears are quite annoying because they get like afraid of things and then they just sit there staring at them, which is really, really inconvenient for me personally. Uh-oh, you're exhausted. Thought I said Hope hates the fireplace. No, I wasn't actually talking about my friend Hope. I was talking about my dog Pulp, but I see where the confusion happened. I'm sensing Pulp has some trauma. You know, when you say it like that, when you consider how many fires Pulp has been a part of, yeah. He's been through a lot. So, yeah. Okay, Barbie, you finished that book. Is that a bestseller? I think it counts as my first bestseller. Okay, I'm gonna write the next one. I'm gonna write... This book is gonna be called... What did I say? Oh, Death at the Dream House. I love that. Let's start. Death at the Dream House. Okay. Okay. What about a kid pack? That's something that I would like to see too, to be honest. I think that this would probably go over really, really horribly if they tried to do it. But something that I would like to see is in the future, maybe some sort of similar to high school years, but it's like elementary school. And there's obviously mods for that and stuff. But I would, and if there's like a daycare career, I still want that so bad. I would love to have more like kid things. But I would like a elementary school pack. And maybe they could have daycare with it as well or something. And maybe it could be like an active teacher career instead. I don't know. But that sort of thing excites me. Can you not climb the stairs? Are you too small? No, you can do it. Wish they would refresh the aspirations to make them more interesting. Yeah, aspirations are kind of a disappointment for me. They sort of use the aspirations as though they're like tutorials to walk you through a pack these days, which I'm not really obsessed with. I wish that they were more aspiration-y and less, here's how you play this pack. You know? Clean out spoiled food, get leftovers. I guess just more difficult is kind of what I'm hoping for out of it. I'm sorry about what I've made you do to this kid. He just did like homework all day. Okay, go to bed. Egg and Prep and Mars and Steven and Manny and Map and Harry and Star and Jess, thank you for the subs. I don't really want preteens. That's a common thing people talk about. But if I'm being honest, I don't, uh-oh, the kid is sick. Preteens aren't something that I really want. I know I talked about it before on stream, so I'm sorry for repeating myself, but when I think about preteens, I just struggle to see what about preteens would be significantly different enough from children or teens. And my preference, I think, would not be to have preteens, but be to have more stuff for children and more stuff for teens. Like, I'd rather, instead of having another, like, somewhat empty life state, I'd rather have them deepen the existing life states. I get it, the jump from kid to teen is kind of big, but I just would prefer for them to expand children before they go in and add something else. Like, I'd rather the kids have more than us get, like, another life state that doesn't have enough stuff. The children almost look like preteens a little bit to me as well. I don't know. Preteen is, like, when you're talking about preteens, aren't we talking about, like, 11 and 12-year-olds? And I feel like the kids could pass as like 10. So I don't really feel like that's something I need. I think the issue is also that the teens look really old. So maybe if the teens seemed younger, that would fix it for people as well. If there are ways to make the teens feel younger. But, oh, did you not finish publishing the other book? You still have Barbie Finds Aliens on you. Okay. Can you sell to publisher? Death at the Dream House. Submit copy to Literary Digest. Ghost Hunter Barbie. Not horse. Try again. Okay, hopefully they like it. And maybe sell to publisher Barbie Finds Aliens. Okay. Took me long enough. Maybe you can come go to sleep. Ready? Feel like we should have height adjusters. Yeah, I fear that it might be a little bit too late for them to implement height adjustment into The Sims 4 cast. Again, I know there's a mod for it, but as you all probably know that have seen the mod, with the height adjustment mod, it breaks the animations. So think about this, right? Like when two Sims are kissing, right now, they're the same height. Easy. Kiss, kiss, kiss. If one of them is small and one of them is tall and they try to kiss, lips don't meet. They're like kissing their chin or whatever. So for them to go in and do that, they'd have to redo like everything. Like it would just have to be like completely revamped, the animations in the game. And also like the clothing would need to be adjusted and stuff as well. So I fear that for The Sims 4, to do that, like to implement a slider for height, for them to implement a slider for height, I think is probably not really feasible. I wonder if they could make teens shorter. They'd have to redo everything for teens, but I think that's easier than having a slider. I just don't think they would actually do that. What like you're saying, Donnie, with the presets thing is what I've always thought is more likely, if they could add like a short, medium, and tall like preset instead of a slider, because then it's just 3 options. That's a little bit easier. But I don't think that's something that could come in The Sims 4. That seems like a future Sims game kind of thing. That's like a Project Renesmee kind of thing, because that's the kind of stuff that you'd want to have to implement from the beginning. I think that like The Sims 4 really struggles with the foundations it's on in Create a Sim specifically, because cast is like so binary as well in The Sims 4, and they've been trying to like go back and make adjustments for it to not be as bad, but it's not really easy for them to do just because of how they built the game. Like everything is so gendered and stuff, and so for them to go back and adjust things is hard for them, and obviously we've had like a lot of small updates over the years to help fix it, but a lot of the bones from The Sims 4 cast are very like just outdated, you know? Anyway, hopefully in the future, and like whatever future Sims games we get, it can be better, but I think that we need like a fresh start to build from scratch with cast for those sorts of things. Obviously it is fixable, but it's just the bones are so bad. They started making The Sims 4 in like 2009. So it's hard to remember that because it's been out for so long, but it took them so long to make. This game it's old. It's really, really old. So that's part of the problem with it, unfortunately, especially with like the issues it faces with gender and pronouns and stuff like that. But anyway, cast it is a huge step up from previous Sims games, but it's dating itself now. Anyway. Okay, what is wrong with you? You are mad because you hate wake up time and you're a groggy monster. You hate wake up time, you hate being carried, you love water, and you were an unhappy infant. Oh no. Wishing and Brooke It's so fun. Trish, thank you for the subs. Wow. That's so disappointing. About the Sims 4 stuff, yeah, I mean, it does suck, but we are reaching, in my opinion, like, kind of the later days in the Sims 4. Obviously, we know they're working, and I should clarify, while we know that they are working on Project Renee, which is, they've self-proclaimed it the next Sims game, like they talk about it like that. We know they're working on it, but we don't really know, like, much else. And there's certainly not a release date. Like we're talking like years away from now, like 5 years away from now, probably. It's not anytime soon. So it's important to keep that in mind. It takes a really long time to make games like this, and they've told us about it very early in the cycle on purpose. Like from what they talk about, it seems to me that they're still like really heavily in like planning phases with this game. And like experimental phases with the game. Like the things that we've seen from it, like those build mode things that they've shown from it, I think are like prototype, like experiments about what can we do. It's not going to look anything like that when it actually comes out, I assume. So anyway, Pietro, I don't think that they ditched pronouns in other languages. They haven't said anything else about it, but the English pronoun implementation hasn't been that smooth. Like they're struggling a lot with the translations or in the like adjustments of it and all of the pop-ups and stuff still to this day. Like some of them still aren't right. And I think that people really underestimate how big of a task it is to do the pronouns for all the other versions of the game, because they have to like not only just translate it directly, they have to like work with people locally that can be like cultural consultants almost, because like the way that folks here in the US like have pronouns is different than from other places, and you want to make sure that you're implementing that like sensitively and correctly. And a lot of languages are very binary, where like all of the words are gendered, and like it's not like an easy like just on and off button. Like it's a completely different beast for every language. Literally for everything, it's completely different. So I just think it takes them a long time. And I'm wondering, I don't know what their intentions are. I wish that they would talk about it more. But like, they even kind of talked to us about this before the pronouns came out in the first place, where they were like, do you want to have it in English and then wait for the other ones? Or should we do it all at the same time? And the general consensus, I think, was like, get it out, get what you have out now, you know, and then we can slowly add stuff to it. I wonder if like, because think about how many there are, okay? I wonder if like, maybe would German be ready, but like something else not be? And are they like holding it back, or are they still working on them all? I don't know. It's been a really long time. We haven't heard anything, but that doesn't mean that they aren't working on it. It might just mean they don't have anything concrete to say. Like it might just take them a long time, and they don't want to like be speaking on things that they aren't ready to release yet. So I don't know. It's a tough beast to try and figure out the best way to communicate stuff like that. But I don't think that they abandoned it. I don't think that they have any reason to do that. I think it takes a long time and a lot of stress and effort. So, and you want to make sure you do it right. Like they can't release something that is bad. So, and like, cause imagine what like the nightmare that would be if they did it and they did it wrong and it was like insensitive or bad, or if they did it in like 2 more languages but not the rest, like people be mad about that. I'm sure there's a lot of conversations internally about those things, you know, and like what the best way to handle it is. Okay, the house is a little bit hot at the minute, so I'm gonna come turn the thermostat on because I forgot about that. Let's try that again. And maybe, do you want to come, what are you? Oh, from fear of death looming. You know, I wish that you would not have that problem, because that makes me feel nervous. I'm sick of you having a looming fear of death. Okay, serve breakfast, pancakes. Well, that exactly, Tortoise, right? So what I assume is happening based on what, and obviously I don't know anything about how they're actually doing this, but what I assume is happening behind the scenes, and I don't mean to like sit here and defend them, by the way. That's not my intention at all. I'm just trying to like explain and hopefully give some like, I don't know, ease to all of your minds about it. I'm not trying to be like, oh, give them time. Like, that's not my intention. I'm just trying to explain what I think is happening. But like you said, some of these languages are so complicated, and they're probably working with people like native speakers of the languages, and probably also a lot of like LGBT folks from those communities to try and figure out the best way to do it. Like in the past, on a lot of these games, they'll have like a group of people that they'll like run things by to make sure they're doing it right, both internally and externally from EA. And so they're probably doing a lot of that, and it just takes time. It just takes time. So, okay. What gaming laptop would I recommend? Oh, I'm so sorry. I am not good at that. I don't have any experience with gaming laptops. I wouldn't know what gaming laptop is best or what runs well or anything like that. I'm not good with the laptops. What I will say, and what really sucks, is that laptops, I know this probably is not helpful to hear for most of you because some people can't not have a laptop. You need the portability of it. But if you are able to get like a stationary setup of like a desktop computer, for your money, you can get a significantly better computer. Like to have a laptop, it is so pricey to have a laptop that runs well, because to make it small and portable, they just can't put as good of hardware in them. So for the same price to get a desktop computer, even counting like buying a monitor and stuff separately, you get a way better computer, That's just unfortunately not feasible for a lot of people. Like I would argue most people need a laptop for the portability. But I'm more familiar with like desktop PCs than I am with laptops, because I obviously have a stationary setup here. So, but yeah, it just sucks because laptops are so pricey. They're so pricey. It's really hard. Would prefer a PC, but it's more comfortable to have a laptop. Yeah. And some people like, you know, are maybe in college, or they like go between their parents' houses, and it's just, you can't really have a desktop computer in that way. Loads of people need laptops, but yeah, it just sucks because they're so expensive. And they sound like they're gonna fly away as well when they're on, because the fans of them running The Sims. Oh my goodness. Okay. My horse keeps being out here. Can you stop? Okay. Maybe my horse can't get inside. Do you think that's the problem? You're playing on a laptop, real struggle? Yeah. It's hard. It's really hard. I'm gonna see if I can just open this and let the horse go in there. Yeah, see, I've had that problem with the horses going off the lot and not coming back unless I call them. It's very annoying. I think what I'm gonna do is, how about this? Maybe I'll ride the horse into my fenced-in area and then I'll lock the gate. That seems like a good plan for me. Come here. Okay. I'm not going to the flea market. I actually don't want to leave my house at all. I'm really close to maxing the wellness skill. Oh, look at that. Look at how close we are. Okay, I need to max the wellness skill for this generation of the challenge. So I'm actually gonna come finish that, I think. We can do that today. I know, yeah, it's hard, especially in like that phase in your life when you're in college. It's so impractical to have a desktop PC. You need a laptop for so many reasons, like for the moving back and forth from school to home and like to bring to class and things. It's just not practical to have a desktop PC, but it sucks because like price-wise, it'd be so much more effective to have a PC. It's just most people, I think, don't have the ability to have a stationary setup like that. How did I manage in college? Oh my God, I brought my PC and 2 monitors to my college dorm. And it sucked because ooh, yeah, ask him out. Because I used to go back and forth from my dorm to my parents' house with my PC. Lived on the 2nd floor of my dorm. No elevator, there was only stairs to get upstairs to the 2nd floor. The building was kind of like motel style, where like the front door of our dorm room was outside. Does that make sense? And we were on the 2nd floor and the hallway was like outside. But I used to bring my PC to and from my parents' house, like on the breaks and stuff, because we like had to be out of our dorm over like winter break. You weren't allowed to stay there, so I couldn't leave my PC there. I was going to my parents' house for Christmas anyway, but I had to bring it with me so I could keep recording. And it was just hard. I'm level 10! You can stop doing that now if you want. All you had to do was max it. Congratulations. Whoa, look at how strong she is! Not bad. How to record in a dorm? Oh, I hated it. I was so self-conscious. Every time I had to record, I was so nervous and self-conscious. I used to call my dad or my friend or something before I would start recording, because I would want to like start talking out loud without, you know, just starting to talk to myself. But it was hard. It was really hard doing it from my dorm. I was so embarrassed because they could hear me through all the walls for sure, and like bringing my PC sucked. So that was just rough. Yeah, it was rough. Anyway, I'm glad I did it. It worked out for me, but it definitely wasn't fun. Let's say that, right? Okay, I'm gonna ride the horse over to the area like I talked about. Yeah, I had a laptop for classes. I had my PC for a lot longer than I had my laptop. And I did buy a laptop, so I had a laptop and a PC in my dorm, but I was like using my PC for like work, you know, it was like my income source. So I was able to justify having 2 computers, but I think most people can't do that. There's no reason for most people to have that, but I did have a laptop as well. I still have that same laptop. Okay. It's kind of old now at this point. Did people recognize me in the dorms? You know, I did get recognized once. Oh, I forgot I can't lock this. Oh. I did get recognized once. My channel was a lot smaller than it is now, obviously. I had like, at the time, like 100,000 subscribers, which is a lot, but it, you know, smaller than it is now. And I got recognized on campus one time, and it was in the first week of school, the first week of classes. And I was leaving my dorm when this person was like, "Oh my God, are you lilsimsie?" And I was like, "Uh-huh, I live here." So I remember being like, "Oh no." You just watched me walk out of where I live. It was not a problem. They were very nice. But you just never know, right? With like the internet. So I did have like a, oh, uh-oh. Oh no. But it was fine. It was fine. But yeah, at that time, I had only been recognized once before that in public. I had been recognized at VidCon, but outside of that, I was like the second time I ever got recognized in public, and I was leaving my dorm room. So I was like unprepared. I was really unprepared for that, but it was fine. It was good. It was actually nice to talk to them, but it did kind of scare me a little bit. Oh, Jupiter, I get recognized a lot more often now. So I'm a little bit more used to it. And I haven't been recognized outside of my house now. I've been recognized at like the grocery store by my house multiple times, and that always makes me a little bit nervous. It's no harm to them. It's no problem. Like, they can say hi to me. It does make me inside be like, you know what grocery store I go to. So like, you could very easily deduce that I must live nearby, you know? But anyway, it's not a problem. Obviously, welcome to say hi to me at any point. It's just, sometimes I have to think about these things. It would not be smart to not think about them after the kind of things that I've experienced. So, the kind of bad things I've experienced with people, I guess. Okay. Okay. Can you give the kid a bath? What's wrong with you? Uh-oh, Ken is running away. You know, Snowy, I would argue that probably about half of the people who recognize me also know Dan. Not everyone does. But here's the thing, right? Like when people recognize me, it could be someone who's seen one video. Like maybe they saw my horse ranch review and they just know of me as like that Sims girl. Or it could be someone who watches like my streams and they're here all the time. But you know, lots of different kinds of people could show up. So you never know if they are gonna, like most of them don't recognize Dan, I would say. About, I don't know, a good portion of them will say hi to Dan too. But not everybody does. Okay. You're gonna sit on your little thing and you eat your pancakes. Very cute. Nice. You would be more interested in what grocery brands you buy? Honestly, I love people doing grocery hauls. I love when people do grocery hauls. I watch people's grocery hauls on YouTube. That's like my recent obsession in the past few weeks. No, in the past few months, not a few weeks. But I watch these family channel people. They're not like mommy vloggers. They don't film their kids. They make like mom content. Like here's me doing my meal plan for the week. Like that kind of content. Here's me organizing my kitchen cabinets. Like that stuff. Like their content is about like running their house, I guess. But they do these grocery hauls that fascinate me because they'll show like, oh, here's they'll go on like a monthly grocery trip to Costco and spend like $600. And then they'll spread out everything across their kitchen table and then go through everything they bought. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I got this. Oh, we're gonna make like tacos on Thursday for dinner, so I got this. And they explain everything. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. It fascinates me. It's like the perfect amount of nosy for me because I want to know what you buy. I'm so curious about the kind of stuff that they're buying for their house. And they show everything. It's so fun. Okay. Do you want a bath too? How about that? I feel seen. I love those vids. Yeah, I'm subscribed to like 4 or 5 channels that make those. I like to watch them before bed because it's very like chill content. And it fascinates me when they do like these huge hauls of like a significant amount of food. And sometimes they'll go to grocery stores that are like local to them that we don't have in Florida. And I'm like, and sometimes they'll film themselves in the grocery store. And I love it because I'm like, I'm never gonna go to that store. I live in Florida, we don't even have that. And then I get to see in the store and they show themselves, they like vlog themselves shopping. And it's so interesting. It's so interesting. Anyway. It might be Georgia's birthday. I can try it. It probably is. It was either today or tomorrow is Georgia's birthday. Oh, it is today. Okay, we'll age up Georgia then, after this. You love watching extreme couponing videos? Oh, I used to watch that show on TLC. Do they still air it, or is it only the old episodes? That used to make me feel sad because a lot of those, I swear to you, a lot of it is fake. When they would go on extreme couponers to the store and they'd be like, oh yeah, they double coupons here. Double coupons! So you have $1 off coupon and they double it to $2 off and the item is $2? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Never in my life have I been to a place that doubles coupons. I don't believe you. I think it's for the show. It's definitely a thing, but how do they let them get it for free? This is what I don't understand. Maybe if it was like on an item, but the thing is if they double it to be like the same price as the item, how does that work? And when they give them money back, like they'll be like, oh, your total is negative $34. I don't think they would do that. I don't think so. I can never imagine that. I can't see that happening. And don't most places like not let you stack coupons on the same item? Like they'll sometimes on that show, they'll be like, I have this coupon and this coupon both for deodorant and that way I get it for free. But don't most places not let you use like 2 coupons for 1 item? And there's no way a store would give you money back. It's a lie. Maybe they used to a long time ago, but I don't think they would give you money back now. Probably because of extreme couponers. But I watch it and I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine. And it depends what kind of coupon it is and what the items are, obviously. But anyway, it just interests me. Do you want to come try writing something again? Write genre book. How about a fantasy book? Barbie unicorns. Barbie unicorn. And most of the grocery stores that I go to, they only accept like, they'll be like, we accept this one competitor's coupon. But sometimes on that show, they'll be like, oh yeah, I have these 4 coupons for the same item and they're all from a different store and I'm gonna use them all here. And it seems a little extreme. I'm sure that some of these things are possible to an extent. But there's a line. Oh, save the game. Save the game. I also need to age up my sim. I forgot. It seems a little extreme. The show is called Extreme Couponing. It's also a TLC show, so it's, you know. We should know what we're talking about. Obviously, it's not entirely real. Hi, Kayla. 32 months. Hello. How are you doing? Back when I was a kid, I used to like almost exclusively watch TLC shows. And when I look back on that, I probably shouldn't have been. Like, what was I doing watching that My Strange Addiction type of show when I was like 9, 10 years old? I don't know. I probably shouldn't have been watching these things, but I was. I watched so much TLC back then. I was also obsessed with What Not to Wear. Oh my God, I loved that show when I was younger. I loved that show. I thought it was amazing when I was a kid. Looking back on it, but I loved it when I was a kid. And 4 weddings! Oh my God. Have you guys, okay, this one, a lot of you may not have heard of. A lot of you probably have, but just in case you haven't, there was this show called 4 Weddings on TLC, where basically there would be 4 people, all, you know, having their own separate marriages, getting separate marriages, getting weddings. Separate weddings, getting married, I meant to say. And what they would do is they would each invite the other 3 women to their wedding, and then they would rate each other on like the food, the dress, the venue. They would give them a score, and then the winner would get like a honeymoon, I guess. But these girls were brutal. They imagine like giving an actual score rating on someone else's wedding dress, and then they would be like kind of nasty about people who, for their like wedding venues and their food and stuff. It was actually mean. They were like shaming people for their weddings. But I used to watch that when I was a kid, all the time. Yes, it's like Come Dine With Me for weddings. Absolutely. It's very similar to that. I've seen that before. But yeah, it's kind of like that. But almost meaner because it's like a wedding. They're so petty. Yeah. But anyway, I haven't seen that in years, but I used to watch it when I was a kid. Excellent. Oh, I used to be obsessed with Cake Boss as well. When I was a kid, I had these phases of like me wanting to be a professional baker because I was so obsessed with Cake Boss. I would try and get my mom to buy me fondant. Because I was like so obsessed with Cake Boss when I was a kid. Like, I'm not kidding, like I was actually obsessed with Cake Boss. I was a fan. Oh, I miss those days. Okay, I need to age up this kid now. I was to help blow out candles. But he used to make these like amazing huge cakes. Your friends went to the bakery? Oh, that's so cool. DC cupcakes! I forgot about them. I used to love DC cupcakes too. Oh, how are they doing? I haven't thought about them in so long. DC cupcakes. Oh yeah, the Cake Boss vending machines. They have loads in Vegas. I saw Sophia's video. I know about that. Okay, Georgia has aged up. Self-assured is not a bad trait. Okay, I have birthday candles. I'll say, wait. I just saved that like I was playing the baby challenge. I don't really need to do that in this save. Oh my god. Taryn and San and Desiree and Lasagna and Cassie and Quag, thank you for the subs. I have such a habit of putting candles on the cake and then putting it in the fridge to save it because of my other challenges that I just did it without thinking just then. I don't even need to. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey Emily, thank you so much. Okay. Do you want to take a shower? No, you're tired. Why did I say shower? Just go to bed. I also have to give the kid a bed. You don't have your own room yet. I guess I could give you... Oh man. I have to get rid of Blaze's room. I'm so sad. Oh, goodbye, Blaze. I miss you, buddy. This is the worst. We can keep the orange closet though, I think, as a little nod to Blaze. Oh my god, I loved Say Yes to the Dress. When I was a kid, the way I would watch Say Yes to the Dress, and they'd be like, my budget is $10,000. And I'd be sat there like, only $10,000? Wow. For a wedding dress? But I used to watch them go on and spend like $30,000 on the wedding dresses. And so here I was, 8 years old, being like, wow, only 10? I didn't know how much wedding dresses were supposed to cost. I didn't know. I was a child. But that's so expensive. That's unbelievable. I can't imagine spending that kind of money on a dress. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm glad we're all on the same page. Okay, orange and pink. We need to make a peach colored room. This one is almost kind of the vibes I'm going for. So that's a possibility. We could also use this bed. That's another possibility. This one could also work. How about this? Let's save this bed for Princess, and I'll use the cat bed for Georgia. Yeah, Magic, me and Dan got married a couple years ago. My dress was like $20. Just so we're clear. Not 30,000. But we got married in a courthouse a couple years ago because we had to with the visa and everything. I'd like to have like a wedding party in a couple years that his family can actually come to. The borders are not closed because of COVID. But yeah, it was, you know, unfortunate timing. So very, very unfortunate timing. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, potentially, you know what? What if we did a little switcheroo and I got the kids stuff down here for the toddler? Because I could give her like a little playroom. What do you think about that? Dan came to America on your birthday? Really? That's funny. Yeah, our wedding anniversary is actually this week on Friday. Okay. Are any of these kind of peachy? That's kind of beige, not really peach. Are any of these kind of, that's orange. That has potential. That has potential. Okay. So I'm gonna put Princess's room down here. I guess it doesn't really match though. Maybe I will make it all plain. Okay. Let's do a switch. All the baby stuff has to come down here. And this is the thing, you guys. I've already used a significant amount of pastel pop kit, which is why I was kind of trying to pick something else. Because I keep using the same stuff. Okay. This is also for you. Let's start in this room then. I guess. We're gonna make it a little bit brighter so it can match this bed. I don't know what to pair with it. We've looked through everything. Christine, Babs, Magpie, Meg, thank you for the subs. Okay. What other options are there? Not you. Not you. Not you. Already used you. That's very pink. Peach is such a dumb color. Why did I write this challenge like this? 69 months. Nice. Thank you, Hope. Oh my goodness. That's pink. Should we do it? I guess if we did pink and then we used a large amount of orange-ish rug coloring and stuff, we can try and make it work. Right? I don't know. Yeah, Georgia is a part of the peach, or a part of the pink generation too, because her mom is the pink generation, so I don't know. Are any of these relatively peachy? This could work. That actually kind of ties the bed in, I think. Oh, that makes perfect sense, Breezy. I totally understand where you're coming from. I don't think that, and I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, but like, I don't think that Dan and I would have gotten married yet if not for like the long distance situation. Like, we would, maybe we'd be engaged now, a couple years later, but like, I don't know if we would have gotten married yet if we lived in the same place. But it's just like circumstances out of your control, you know, like, but anyway, he had to go and live in a different country, so. Malachi, thank you for the 33 months. Malika, sorry, said your name wrong. Didn't even read it right. But, oh yeah, especially like during COVID and stuff, but, anyway. That was horrible, being long distance during COVID. Actually really unpleasant, I must say. Okay, let me look at the My First Pet Stuff things. I'm sorry to say, but I think I'm probably gonna use a few items from My First Pet Stuff in here. Do we think that a My First Pet Stuff rug could be better? No. Do we think that My First Pet Stuff artwork could be better? Maybe for one of the walls. We can get this thing too. Oh, you know what could be so fun? Wait. We could try and build like a... some sort of custom pretend little thing. For a fake rat. I don't know. Finally a use for it. Unless you want to do something else. I don't really know what the... I mean, the theme is like pets though. So maybe I could get her a hamster. I don't know. I do have a... I do have one, but oh my god, see? It keeps saying, oh, Kelly passed away, Kelly passed away. Kelly's not dead. It keeps lying and saying that they die, but then they're still in there. And then all my Sims get a Sim whisked away moodlet. Infuriating. Should I get like a... I've got a void critter in the, or whatever the one is in my other save, and I haven't been having the problem as much, so we could try it. But anyway, it's a known glitch with my first pet stuff that it does that. So it's not just me. It is a known problem. Let me... Oh, I guess I could raise this up then. Just a smidge. I actually kind of like that. And then I can hide the desk right here. That's cool, right? Those aren't very peachy. Oh, that's almost kind of peachy. Not really, but maybe I'll do plain and I'll try and find a peachy. I don't know. Colors, pink and orange. Oh, this is kind of peachy. That might work. There's also gamer chair. You can have a gamer chair. I actually really like that. I think that's cool. Okay. Another pet. Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret this, but it's okay. It's okay. Cats and dogs. Our definitions of peachy are very different. No, I mean, okay, so I think of like this color is kind of what I'm going for when I say peach. I like that. And I also think that this color scheme, like this room, feels quite peachy to me. But it's just hard to achieve that in The Sims. Because like, there's so many different things, you know? Like all these items have such drastically different colors that it's like really difficult to make it work. So we're kind of going for vibes over like a specific color, I guess. Because there's only so many things that we can use. Yeah, and The Sims, it's like, you almost have to use a little bit of beige sometimes. I hate to say it, but that ends up being what works most of the time. Who decided this color? I know. Who is to blame? Whose ridiculous idea was this? Mine. It was mine. Okay. Are any of you relatively peachy? No, that's like the best one, and it's brown. That's fine. Oh, this room is too big. That's okay. What animal is that? I think it's a cat. Hard to say with absolute certainty, but I think it's a cat. Okay. I'll find you some toys too. Thought it was a chipmunk? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess maybe. I did think it was a cat. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, you think I'm right? It is a cat? I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. It's impossible to be sure. It's very strange. That could work. I'll give the kids some toys. We have this so they can measure their height. We'll put this. Chipmunks don't exist in the Sims universe. Do you think? I had never really considered that before. Yeah, I agree, Chantal. I think that I'm seeing cat when I look at it. But if you told me it was like a guinea pig or a hamster or a chipmunk, I'd be like, okay, I can see it. I don't know for sure. I would probably believe a lot of different variations of it though. Should we get some sports? No, that's ugly. Don't do sports. Do any of these things seem peachy? Oh, there's fish. Never mind. I don't like it. Does anything from Cats and Dogs work? Oh, you could probably have this. There we go. Okay. And maybe... I don't know. I'm struggling. Horse ranch, no. High school years. Georgia uses he, him pronouns, Shay. Thank you for asking. Good reminder. I think I want to put some mess. I think some mess will help us in this room. He has the motor aspiration. Oh, did I pick that? The way I don't even remember picking that. Where's the mess? There's the mess. Sorry. I think a little bit of mess does help to like fill in the open space. Let's just leave it there for now. And then down here, oh my God. Down here, this is obviously going to be the baby's room, the toddler's room. We'll put a toy somewhere else. We can have this right here. We can maybe put these over here. Okay. You think it's refreshing for a room to have extra space? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I always think of it as like a negative thing when my Sims have too much space in their bedrooms, because I prefer for the rooms to be a little bit like tighter and what I think of as being a little bit cozier, I guess. So I would rather the rooms have less space. I like them to be small most of the time, but I know that's like kind of a strange thing to say. I know that that's not that common of a feeling, so. Is there something under the dollhouse? Yes. Okay. Okay. These are like meat posters, and I didn't learn that until the last time we streamed this. And I always thought they were just cute, and now it's really changed my perspective, but I guess I shall use them anyway. Okay, Grape and Sim, thank you for the subs, both of you. Yeah, it's like a meat puzzle. If you read the description of it, wait, look at this. It literally says, hold on. Uh-oh, I'm yawning. Okay, sorry. It's because of the meat posters. Very exhausting. It's everything you love about posters, now made of natural wood instead of highly processed, chemically treated paper. Choose from several animal-centric designs, including diced dino, rehashed rooster, and bunny bits. So you see the concern? They are just decorative, but it's like, they're joking about them being like meat. That's horrible. Why would they do that? Anyway. I just thought, yeah, I always thought it was just like a cute puzzle as well. It's really been hard for me to accept. They're from Eco Lifestyle, which you might be aware is the pack that comes with the meat wall. So Eco Lifestyle unfortunately has a little bit of like a meat theme to it. Is it starting to make more sense now? Yeah. Alarming, to say the least. Fake meat, though? Yeah, but the meat wall... Here's the thing about the meat wall. They say it's fake meat, but then your sim, if you have a vegetarian sim and they eat food cooked with the meat wall meat, they treat it like it's real meat. Like, they'll be upset. Like, oh, I ate meat. So, even though the meat wall is supposed to be fake meat, like, functionally, the sims still treat it like fake meat. I learned my lesson the hard way. I guess that makes sense though, because people ask me, oh my god, I find this question so annoying, but all the time they're like, oh, you don't eat meat? Would you eat lab grown meat? And they mean like, if they were to like lab grow meat, not like, you know, an Impossible Burger, but like meat. If they were to lab grow that, would I eat it? And the answer is that kind of freaks me out, so no. So I guess it makes sense for the sims to not want to eat the meat wall meat if vegetarian, but I don't know. Hot-headed, no. That would inconvenience me, so don't do that. Okay, this is your room now. You can come use the bathroom. This is your room. I prefer his room the most. I think you have the best space, by far. Like, I really like this space. Lab-grown meat does sound scary. Yeah, I don't mean it in like a... The concept scares me. It's more of just like a... I don't really have any desire to eat meat at all. Like, I don't even really want to eat that much fake meat, like meat alternatives now. You know? Like, you don't really catch me having like fake burgers that often, so I really have no interest in eating like lab-grown meat. That scares me a lot. I don't want... I think that's a good option for people that maybe don't want to eat meat but still like the taste of meat. I don't want to eat meat and I don't want the taste of meat either. So it's not, I'm not the target audience of that, I don't think. I've been vegetarian since I was 16, so a long time. A long time. Okay. Yeah, Ken is gone again. I'm letting him stay away though. That sounds bad, but I prefer to have one less sim in my house if I can. Oh my God, I have to keep cheating my horse's need because it's too sad all the time. Barbie, I think tomorrow is gonna be her last day of work. So here's what I've been thinking about Barbie. One of the like rules for the pink generation of Not So Berry is that as an adult, they're supposed to have a little midlife crisis moment and quit their day job, which is their business career, which they don't even like. That's kind of the story, is she hates her business job. She's doing it as like a way to make money while she writes on the side. And she's supposed to have a little midlife crisis, quit the job, and pursue writing full time as an adult. Anyway, so we're probably gonna do that tomorrow because she becomes an adult in a couple days. And I think that is the plan. We'll do one last day of work. Everyone is blue. Yeah, they're all sad about... Oh my God, no, that's because of the stupid rat. I told you, baby whisked away. It's not, no baby got whisked away. That's because the rat, I placed the rat down and then the game said that it died when it didn't. What are you doing? Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Oh, I never gave him a makeover. Yeah, the rodents are bugged. What do you guys want to call our new one, though? Any suggestions? This is the pink generation. So. Alan! Bugged? You want to call it bugged? Okay, we do. So our other pets are Pulp from the orange generation, Ken from the pink generation, and Strawberry. I do kind of like Alan. That's a nice name. Okay. Are you going back to bed? Oh my God, she's not in bed yet. It's just Alan. I like it. Okay. All right. One sec. Okay, mod things. Never seen Alan spelled like that. Oh, I know someone spelled Alan, A-L-A-N, in real life. Pulp, what's wrong with you? I'm gonna fix it, don't worry. I don't feel guilty about cheating my pet's needs anymore. I have too many things to worry about. Your dad's name is Alan, A-L-A-N. I've seen Alan spelled A-L-L-E-N as well. Yeah, how many people have dads named Alan? I saw multiple people just then say my dad's name is Alan. I thought I heard my cat. I imagined it. That was so weird. Alan is a last name. Yeah, I know someone with a last name Alan, A-L-L-E-N, and somebody with a first name Alan, A-L-A-N. Oh my God, the number of times I've said the name Alan is starting to sound fake. Isn't Alan a furniture store in Florida? I don't know, I haven't heard of it. It might be. It's a common last name, so. Okay, that's enough. Alan's starting to feel fake. Are you calling my dad fake, Kayla? Yeah, apparently, Marissa. It's so funny when that happens. You see a word enough times and it's like, oh my God, is that even real? Okay, we have to give a makeover to my son. It is Georgia's time to shine. We're gonna pick some peachy themed things. I gave your brother, which one? Was it this hair color? Because it seemed kind of like strawberry blonde a little bit. We'll probably swap it to, I'm gonna get CC hair once they're older. I just didn't really care to do it when they were kids. but I probably should. Weird glitch. Okay, formal wear. Uh-oh. What hair did I just give you? From growing together. Growing together. This one. I like that. Ooh. That's kind of peachy. This one's kind of peachy too. This has more of the peachy pink that I'm going for. I want more peachy pink than peachy orange, I think. Should we wear that? Huh. That's a cute little sweater. I do like it. Do I have a CC list? Oh no, Sasha, because I don't really use any CC. I thought it was George. When did it change? What, like his name? No, he's always been Georgia. Could you please show us what color you mean when you say peachy? Oh my God. It's a very subjective color, and there's no way to accurately replicate this exactly in The Sims. We're talking about this. You see how I can kind of range from like orange to pink? It's hard. It's very difficult and annoying. But it's, yeah. We just have to, it's more about the vibes than the exact color shade. Anyway, it's a lovely color, but it is hard to recreate in the Sims. It's orange and pink at the same time. I would say that this color in the middle is kind of what I'm envisioning most often. It's just like, how do you know, how do you get that every time? Oh, those kind of match. That's kind of good. Okay, anyway, it's quite broad, so we have a lot of options. It can be ranging from pink to orange and still be fine. I'm gonna give you a little nail polish. You can't tell because you're so pale, it looks like the color of your skin, but... Okay. Kids have lots of peach swatches. Yeah, we've encountered quite a few. We're doing all right. I think that sometimes beige has been helpful as I've been doing this as well. So I've been using a little bit of that at times. That's like pink. See what I mean? It's hard to find the right option. Do you think that there's any pants that could work? Pink and orange. And then if we did like a white shirt, no, the answer is no. These shorts could be good for maybe a different outfit, but probably not for our formal. Oh dear. No. No. I think I gave your brother, I think that his brother wears this. You know what? I'm doing this. I'm picking it. I'm just going for it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Jack, Brindley, Bug, and Revy, thank you for the subs. Could I have matching formal outfits though? Yeah, I know. It is kind of fun for me to switch it up a little bit, is the problem. Okay. Well, how about that? That could be nice. Never seen the suit? Yeah, I don't really use that one that often. It is funny when you watch someone else play The Sims, I swear you, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. Whenever I watch someone else play The Sims, I swear I uncover so many items that I totally did not realize existed. It's like you watch someone else play and they start using these things that you're like, wait a minute. Where did that come from? It's kind of fun. Shining, this is the Peach generation. So this child is actually a part of Gen 8. His mom is Gen 7. I think your brother wears that for his everyday. Maybe you could wear it for party. I don't really care. Swimwear. Does this come in anything? Oh, that's kind of pink, but it might work. Or we could do that. That's a bit darker. Yeah, I think that the air alien is gonna be Princess, because it amuses me so much that her name is Princess Peach. I think it's great. So I'm gonna have her be the air. I love the name Princess Peach. I think it's funny. I don't know. Oh, this is fine. It's not like the most peachy, but it has some. Wear those. Barbie would name her child Princess. Oh yeah, I totally agree. I think it's perfect. Oh, I kind of like that. That ties it together. You had a cat named Princess Peach? I love that! That's so cute. Okay. Coats. Your brother wears this. I guess this is kind of the color that I'm going for. Maybe I'll use that. Artis, I use some mods in my gameplay, but not really any in Create a Sim. I don't really use any buy mode mods either, like furniture stuff. I just use like MC Command Center and UI cheats. I'm not really a mod person. So, could have done Princess Peach, Luigi, and Mario. Okay. I did name Princess Peach last, so in my defense, it was too late for the other two kids. How did I manage to give up CC? You know, I used to use a lot of Create a Sim CC, but then at this point, this was like 6 years ago. But I made this save file, and for it, I probably made like 100 Sims to live in the save file. And I was obviously trying to not use CC on them because I wanted it to be downloadable by people. And I was trying to like really experiment with all the stuff from the packs at the time. And so I would, whenever I was making Sims for the save file, I would disable my CC to make the Sim households. And I realized that I actually kind of liked making Sims with no CC. But it just took a lot of practice, I guess, of making Sims with no CC that I had to do for me to realize, wait a minute, I like this. But if you don't have to not use CC. If you like CC, then by all means, my goodness, use as much as you want. I sort of got out of the habit from the save file and then just didn't really start using it again. So anyway, I guess it does make things easier in a way for everyone else, because then when they download my builds, there's no CC in them and you can actually use them. My rat is in space. Kiwi, bug space, and garbage. Uh-oh, hang on. Sorry, thank you for the subs. I wasn't bored of it. I'm just tired. Yeah, the rats are very interesting. I will say that. Okay. Oh my god, this again? After you finish eating, you can empty the trash. My weekly bills of 9,024 simoleons. Yikes. Okay, it's our last day of work. How close are you to getting your skill up? Can we get promoted like one last time? Probably not. You can tell I didn't put a lot of effort into this particular job because I knew she was gonna quit it. And she is gonna quit it after today. This is my last day. Check my house inventory. Do you mean to see if the rat got me something? Or do you mean because I have so much stuff? Because I know I have a lot of stuff, but I can't get rid of any of these things. I need them all. You mean because of the bills? My house is very big. So, anyway. From here, you eat your food. Should I have her take all her vacation days before she quits? Oh no, I want to quit, like, and just outright quit in, like, her midlife crisis mode. She's not gonna think logically about it. She's just gonna quit. I appreciate that between the options of calling me approachable versus garbage, you chose garbage! Oh my god. I don't know. I actually don't remember doing that, but I believe that I did. And, it was the first, it stood out to me. I always choose the word that stands out the most. And, garbage is what you are, apparently. I liked your name, though. Whenever I see it, I think that's a great username. Go to sleep. I mean, go to the bathroom. Oh, God. She calls me Meggie, not Moo. Yeah, well, it just depends. The name that I call people really depends on what stands out the most to me when I first look at it. So, like, to give an example, I would call Hope Goose instead of Kingdom. And, like, with you, Ugly, I call you Ugly instead because it amuses me that it's the first word. That's intentional. That is fully intentional, and for that I apologize, but it's just, it's good. It's a good name that you have there. You know what you did when you picked these names. You can't act surprised you did this. Okay. And sometimes when there's like two words, I'm gonna give the example of Gail. There is this person whose name was Gay Lemonade, but I thought when I first read it, just like scanning it, that it was Gail, G-A-Y-L-E, Gail. So I was like, oh, Gail, hey. Oh, that says Gay Lemonade. But that happens to me sometimes too, where like the first word that I see, because I'm scanning for names always, you know, because people will have names like, Sarah Simmer, and so I scan for like their first name, and then you have an incident like that. And now Gail is famous. Since daycare. Oh, my toddler's going to daycare now. Dang it. That's fine. Hopefully it'll fix her needs. Oh, Vegan Ashes, and delirious, and funny, and enthusiastic, and punk, and approachable. Thank you for the subs. I said a couple of those already. See, I just called Vegan Ashes their full name. Why? I don't know. I just did. I don't have a reason. That's just what came out. Yours is a college nickname? Oh, really? I mean, to be fair, I get called all kinds of things. When I go into streams of people that I don't know, I get called like, well, I get called Little instead of Lil Law, which is fine. But I've gotten like Slimy instead of Simsie, Simmy, Mimsy. I mean, I get called all kinds of things that aren't right, so I get it. But people, like streamers, like, because the point obviously is not to read your username. Like, the goal is to read your message. So like my brain kind of skims the username and then goes to the message. So sometimes, like, you know, you read it wrong. My favorite is Slimy. And I like it. Bought So Berry Challenge by Little Slimsley. See? Yeah, add all these extra letters. I get it. Yeah, but I prefer Slimy personally. So. Okay. Why is no one at the... Can the daycare give my kid a bath? Oh my goodness. Take care of her needs. What is wrong with you people? Whoa, why is my horse over there? Where did kayak come from? Oh, they call me a lot of things like that. Like various things that all start with K. Because my name sometimes, like Kayla, my first name, autocorrects to kayak. Or at least it used to. So people would call me that a lot. And then people would like, by extension, like with the meme, would be like kaleidoscope or like any sort of Kraken, like Kelly, like just any other K name they would, or word, they would like use as a joke. Kale, stuff like that. Slimy Kraken. KitchenAid. Yeah, that's kind of the meme. It just, you know, with anything it devolves. So, but it stems from Kayla autocorrecting to kayak on people's phones. So, I like it. Oh, really, Kayla? Yeah, I get that too. I get that too. Your friend Kaylee's name gets autocorrected to kayak a lot as well? Yeah. Yeah. Release the Kraken. Okay. We have to wait till they get home. It's taking so long. Oh, that makes sense. When people read your name out as a full word, you don't realize they're talking to you. That's so funny. Oh, you get used to hearing it one way, so when the whole thing gets said, you're like, wait, me? Thank you for the resub, though. Anyway, I'm sure you've all been, I'm sure that all of your names have been absolutely just destroyed by a streamer at one point or another if you watch streams on Twitch. Hey, Bree, thanks for the 14 months. Okay. Oh, that's so annoying. Does it autocorrect to like Elizabeth with a Z to spell your name differently? Because that would bother me so much if it was autocorrecting my name to like the wrong spelling of my name. That's like if it autocorrected Kayla to like Kayla with a C or something. That would really bother me. That would bother me so much. Okay. Use the bathroom, take a shower. What about you? Your fun is super low. Do you want to come play inside the tent a couple times and then play with the bear a couple times? Oh, that's like so disrespectful, Carmela. When they, especially when like an authority figure, like a teacher, calls you the wrong name repeatedly, because I can only assume that they've been corrected. And they're like, there comes a point where you probably just don't, like, it just, you give up on like saying it, like, actually it's this after so many times. But it's disrespectful for them to, like a teacher especially, to keep calling you the wrong name. I'm sorry that happens to you. That's really, really unfair. Teacher always said your name wrong. Stop correcting after elementary school. That sucks. It sucks that you like sort of get conditioned in just accepting your name being said wrong. Because you shouldn't have to deal with that. But people just don't try. Your boss spells your name wrong in every email. Oh my god. That is so frustrating. I'm really sorry. I am really, really sorry. I will say I am very lucky in that my name is extremely short. My first and last name is extremely short. There isn't a lot of room for error in the like pronouncing and spelling departments, which is a blessing, because I'm so sorry to how many of you have that happen to you so often. Dan's name gets said and spelled wrong a lot. Dan's name is quite long, so people get nervous when they see like the long last name and they start like adding in extra letters and they say it wrong all the time. His name is Grenander, spelled like exactly how it says. But people will like, when they try and say it out loud, they'll be like, Grenader. Like they just say, like they add all kind, granola. They just add all these things into it. You're Shayna, but you're always getting Shanna? That's so funny, Moso, because my sister is Shanna, but she always gets Shayna. Shayna and Shauna, constantly. Her name, she never gets called Shanna. It's like Shanna, like Hannah. but with an SH. Always said wrong. Always said wrong by everybody. Everybody. That sucks. Really, Mystic? Yeah, it is a long last name. People ask me, like, have you changed your name? Now, come on. Come on. Let's think for a second. My last name is literally Sims. Not a joke. Literally Sims. Born this way. Why on earth? Ask me this. Why on earth would I change my name from that, the greatest name of all time, to a name that nobody spells or says right? Absolutely not. I was born for this. I will never change my name. Never. Never, never, never. Yeah, for real. It sounds like a lie. I'm not lying. I've accepted that it sounds like I'm lying, but I'm not. Do I have? I used to, like, on stream, I would pull out my diploma and be like, look, it's not a lie, but it's not in here, so I can't show you. But anyway, I would never change it. It's too easy. It's too good. And then people ask me, Sims, like the game? Like, you go to, like, the DMV and you say your name to them and they're like, oh, Sims, like the game? And I'm like, yes. And they don't know that I, like, play The Sims for a living. They have no idea. They're just like some person who played The Sims when they were 10. But every time, Sims, like the game? Mm-hmm. That would be correct, yes. Nini and Nick and Artist and Davey and Jamie, thank you for the subs. Okay, you can stop playing in there. Your fun's fixed. You can come use the bathroom. Use the bathroom. And then get some food, maybe. Oh, an exciting day for you, Barbie. Guess what? You get to quit your job soon. And take a shower. Cool. Cool. Shower. You're so tired. You've had a long day. I don't blame you. You told a coworker you played The Sims all weekend and he said, oh, The Sims 5. That reminds me of the time I was at the bank. This is a while ago, setting up like a business bank account, okay? And the guy who was helping me do it, who worked there, was like asking me questions about like, oh, what do you do? Like, what's the business? Like, what do you do? All these things. And because he was like, oh my God, you stream on Twitch? Like, I stream on Twitch. And he was telling me about how he streams, but he likes to play a lot of like old Nintendo games. Like, he plays like 20, 30-year-old Nintendo games on stream with his friend. And he's like, oh my God, what do you stream? And I was like, oh, I play The Sims and a lot of Animal Crossing, because at the time Animal Crossing had just come out. I kid you not. I kid you not. The guy says, people still play that? Okay, Mr. Old Nintendo Games. What do you mean? And I'll have you know, a brand new Animal Crossing had just, this is in 2020. So like Animal Crossing just came out again. And he said people still play that. What do you play? Like you, come on. Anyway, it was very funny. I'm aging up Barbie into an adult, by the way. But yes, actually people do still play Animal Crossing. In fact, right now, everyone is playing Animal Crossing. The newest, this is like in May of 2020 or something. And it came out in March. Like, it was like Animal Crossing New Horizons was at its peak, you know? Anyway, some people have that, like, those kind of games aren't real games mindset, so, okay. Okay. Do you want to quit your job now? Yes, you do.
What do you want?
Get rid of. And also, buddy, I'm sorry, one more thing. Yes, people still play that game. You can see my bank account! Like, obviously people still play that game. Look how it worked out for me. Anyway, of all the people to say that, like, hello. Anyway. That was a funny time though. That happens to me a lot when I talk to people about like what I do. They're like, The Sims? Yes, The Sims. Yay, we quit our job. Okay, now we can write books for a living. I'm gonna write a book called Barbie Quits Her Job. Oh, Barbie Unicorn. We'll write that next. I'm writing Barbie Quits Her Job first. Press the button again. Write genre book. How about a fantasy book about Barbie quitting her job? Is she gonna become a writer? I don't think I'm gonna have her join the writing career. I think that she's gonna do like writing on her own. Like this. Barbie quits her job. Cute. Okay, have fun. How are you doing? Are you... Oh, you're studying the rodent. Okay. Okay. This Barbie is a Sim streamer, and he's Dan. Oh my goodness. No, I don't think I'll have her do the freelance career either. I think I'll have her do it just on her own. She's pursuing her dreams. She doesn't need a boss. She gets to thrive. Okay. Also, Carrie and Hells and Lexi and Claire and Nini, thank you for the subs too. Do you want to do your homework? I need to work on my toddler skills, but I'm so distracted by it. I haven't really been focusing enough. How are you doing? Let's go play inside this a few times. What's that sign above the fridge? Oh. Oh. This one? It's a no pooping sign. It stems from me having a significant number of lactose intolerant Sims. I had to put this so they would stop pooping on my floor after they ate dairy. It hasn't worked that much, but you know, doing my best, I guess. Okay, let's go work on filling this skill up. How long do you have left as a toddler? Oh my, only 3 days. We have to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, where's the horsey? Can you call the horse over? Please? That would make my life easier. Oh, the stream is freezing. Is it dropping more frames? Oh no. Oh no. Let me find out quickly if Dan's stream is lagging. I don't know if it's my PC or if it's... I don't know if it's my PC or if it's like... Oh, it's happening to Dan too. I think it's the internet. It's back. It's in the green again. Okay. It's in the green again. That was on me. And it happened to Dan as well, so I think it was our internet. So it wasn't just you guys. It wasn't you guys. It was my internet was lagging. I was dropping loads of frames and it was happening to Dan too. Yeah, it was me, not you. I think we're okay. If it happens again, we'll be alarmed, but of course it's fine as soon as you notice. Oh, no, I noticed. You just couldn't hear me noticing. No, I noticed the whole time. I was reading the chat the whole time. You just couldn't hear me when I was noticing. I think it became super delayed when that was happening, so... Anyway, I think we should be okay because I'm back in the green right now, but I think it was just on a big delay so that you guys couldn't tell that I was noticing. Alice and Alona and Carrie, thank you for the subs. We can check how bad the latency is. Watch this. Everyone type the word banana when you hear me say this. We'll find out how delayed they are. Okay, some instant. But this way, if you guys are watching this right now, you might see all the bananas happening and be like, what the heck? And then you'll hear me say that like 10 seconds later. But the latency is good right now, so that's good. But yours might be bad still. Maybe try and refresh if you have to. But they're all saying it because they heard me say it pretty instantly. I don't know why banana. I guess I just picked that. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, my horse is like broken. Can you come to me? Ken is returned. Oh, good. I'll have to take care of you, Ken, as soon as you get back, for real. It's bad on mobile. Yeah, mobile usually has a worse latency than PC does. And also, it depends, like the latency thing has to do with your internet too. If your internet is bad, you might be suffering from a worse delay. Some people like have a very low, like we're talking like 2 seconds, almost instant delay. But mobile is typically just slower anyway, in general. Okay. I'm gonna give the cat a wellness treat and brush you and pamper you on the couch. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Simsie's turning us into minions. Oh my goodness. All right, Georgia has completed his homework. Do you want to go to bed? Please, do you want to go to bed, please? You're taking care of yours. Okay. Made by Married and Alice, thank you for the subs. The wellness treats, they actually are like magic medicine for the pets. If the pets are sick at all, and you give them a wellness treat, it'll fix their bad needs, or their bad, like if they, you know when like the pets can turn blue from like a sickness in game, if you give them a wellness treat, it'll fix that. So instead of taking them to the vet, you can just give them one of those if you buy them at the vet. You know what, Breezy, when you put it like that, Breezy goes, do you ever think about how powerful you are? Like, you told 3,000 people to say banana, and we all just did it without question. I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds really strange. What should I do next? What should I use my power for next? It was an experiment. I mean, Twitch chat is wonderful, isn't it? Just beautiful. You all jumped at the chance. Uh oh, you're gonna pee your pants. Banana is a harmless request though. So. Oh my god, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. They're like singing to me together. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I was trying to cheat its needs. What do I do? What do I do? I pressed delete object. What do I do? If I reload, oh my god. I'm gonna go to manage roles and come back really fast. I was trying to cheat its needs. I was trying to make it happy. I'm gonna try and reload the lot. And then if it didn't work, I'll close the game without saving. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was trying to shift click make happy and I shift click deleted object. And the object was my cat. It's just Ken. Oh my god. Ken got pruned. No. Ken's gonna be back. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna reload and everything's gonna be fine. This is like the longest loading screen ever. Why is it doing this to me? Everything's fine. Ken is fine. Ken is fine. Oh my god. I'm gonna save my game. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, I've never done that with a pet before. I'll show you what I did. I was trying to shift click and cheat need, but I pressed destroy object by accident, which was right above it, which is worse than delete. It says destroy. Oh my god. Oh, wait, did I press? Wait, what did I do? I think I disabled need decay by accident. Huh. Anyway, he's back! It was temporary. I just had to reload. I destroyed Ken. I'm not doing well. lilsimsie must be stopped. When I saw what I did, my life flashed before my eyes. I guess Ken's life flashed before my eyes. But I got really scared. I was like, what if I did that and it was permanent? 8 lives left. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. I was so scared. If I did it to Pulp, I would have actually quit stream. I think that if I did it to Pulp by accident, I would have like stopped the stream and left. And I mean that. Can you go to bed? What is your deal? She's broken too. I'm gonna reload again. You're stressing me out, game. Did it look like he got sucked up by the vacuum cleaner? Oh my god, I didn't even see that. I'll have to watch the clip back later. That's really funny. Oh, hello, Shella. I just had a bit of an incident, but I'm fine. I destroyed my cat. I pressed shift click. I was trying to cheat needs, and then I pressed destroy object, but we got it back, so it's fine. But we've really been through a lot in the last 5 minutes. Why does that seem like an average Monday for you? This is serious. I'm not doing well. Thought it was the pancake vacuum. Yeah, everybody thought it was the vacuum, but no, it was worse. It was worse. Oh my god, load faster. Luckily it wasn't Pulp, Shella. I was just saying if it happened to Pulp, I would have quit streaming. Like, permanently. Can you get out of here? Okay, there you go. Let's go to bed. You can do it. You can do it, Barbie. Okay. Good job. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? You gonna go relax? Don't do that. Go to bed. Oh, this game. Anyway, this save is a lot. We almost had to add to our grave collection. Luckily, I didn't have to. Barbie having a cat named Ken is so iconic. Oh, thank you. I kind of like it. It amuses me. Okay, back to bed. Nuclear blast detected. Whoa! Again? Relax. Totals, thank you for the 28 months. Oh my goodness, Alan is fascinating. Hello? Oh my god, all my kids are broken. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. Okay. As soon as you are done sleeping, I will have you get up and start taking care of needs. All right. I feel like, does sleeping in this tent work better than sleeping in your bed? Because I truly feel like it might. Energy 2. What is the toddler bed by comparison? Oh, energy 3, never mind. The bed is better. False alarm. That's okay. We're almost fully rested. Oh, Mango, I can't see a poll anymore. If it's still there on your end, you can close out of it. Sometimes like Twitch glitches and it leaves the poll visible for too long. I've had it happen to me before too. But you can just close out of it if you need to. Oh, just being Ashley, congratulations. That is huge news. Congratulations. What exciting times. Oh, you guys share such excellent news with us. It makes me so happy. Oh, and then Mnad, my cat is being mean and won't come to me. Can I tell you guys something? So Frankie, my stray adult cat that I have brought in, she's the mom of the babies. She has been doing so well. Obviously, like many cats, she picks and chooses when she wants to listen to you. But when I call her name, some, if not most of the time, she comes to me. She'll be under the bed and I'll be like, Frankie, Frankie. And I'll like, you know, put my hand out for her and she comes. I know. She's thriving. But not always, because she doesn't always want to hang out with me. And I get it. But it's more of like an active choice than her not understanding what I'm asking of her. You know? It's lagging again? Oh, no. Not again. Okay, I'm putting in chat so that people can... I'm gonna open Dan's stream and see if I can see it. If his stream is doing the same thing. Is it back now? Oh, that was very short-lived. Okay, we should be fine. Well, it was very brief. But I think we're back. I think we're back. It was only a second. It was only a second. Okay, well, I don't know why it did that, because it lasted literally a second. It was lagging bad, but I can see its screen again. Let me tell chat, if you guys can't see me, maybe try and refresh. I'm keeping an eye on it, because I can see, like, my OBS turns red, basically. That's so weird. Dan's stream isn't lagging, but his game is. And my stream is lagging. Which I don't really get. Is it Twitch or my internet? I think it's my internet, Mole, because Dan's game lagged. But I don't know. It's only happening for a second, so I don't see it being like that big of an issue. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's playing Dead by Daylight, so like his online game is lagging is what I mean. My streams had no issues for you? Oh. How weird. I wonder why. Oh my god. Here we go again with all the ghosts breaking all my things. You could use a shower. And then maybe after you shower, oh, you don't have time. Never mind. I was gonna have you talk to the cat, but too bad for you. No talking to the cat. Do you have bad weather or something? No, there's no bad weather. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it just happens, but not often. Sorry, I was chewing on the internet cable. Oh, it was Shella. She was chewing on my internet cable. To clarify, just because I can imagine it being a question, the cats don't have access to my internet cables. So it's not an actual thing chewing on my internet cable. Just so we're aware. It's only Shella. It's not the cats. She's in the walls, apparently. Okay, let's get a shower or a bath or whatever. No strict dynamic. Why does me giving the kids a bath give me a strict dynamic? That hurts my feelings. Okay. Bath time, bath time. You never know, those kittens are sneaky. I know. I know. Oh, I could cry thinking about them. I'm sorry. I know I keep talking about my cats. I literally, my entire life is revolving around cats right now. I don't talk about or think about anything else. At all. I was talking about them, then I stopped, then I brought it up again. It's like, I need to calm down. It's ridiculous. No, Christine, that's not what happened. Let me explain. What happened was, oh, Oh my god. What happened was, I was shift clicking on my cat to fix its needs after it ran away from me. And then what I did by accident was press destroy object when I meant, oh, I want to get a picture of the cat on there. Oh, I can't, it's ruined. Anyway, what I meant to do was like cheat needs, but so I went like this, I went like this, and then I went cheat need, but right above it is destroy object. It was an accident and I was able to immediately fix it. Lag? It's lagging? But my stream isn't, my PC isn't lagging. So, I never saw any drop frames just then. Only lasted a second? Oh. Maybe it's Twitch, because I didn't drop any frames then. That's so weird, because usually, like before, I can show you guys this. This is gonna be like really streamception, but look at the bottom of the screen, okay? You can see down here how like I have all this happening. I can see how many frames have dropped, what % of the stream has dropped. And you see this green? Before, when it was lagging, it would turn red. This button. But it didn't just then. Which is weird. Okay, anyway. You're gonna come eat something. The baby's needs are all fixed. So you can come play inside to get your imagination skill up a couple times. And then after that, I'll have you come talk to this bear. Okay. Come on. Come on. Super quick. That's so weird. Okay. Come on. Go faster. Okay, you finished taking care of all of your needs. You need to write more books though. Maybe writing Barbie Unicorn would help us. That simply won't do. Okay, I'm gonna have to age Pulp down. I need to get an age down treat. That simply won't do. As we had previously discussed, I am extremely uncomfortable with the thought of my pets being old and my pets dying. I have to fix it. One moment, please. I believe I still have one age down treat. I also have an ambrosia pet treat, so we should be okay. No matter what. Is this Pulp's like third time with the ambrosia pet treat? It might be. Pulp has to live forever. Pulp has to live forever. Yeah, I've just been keeping Pulp alive for a long time now. To answer your question, yes indeed, I have been doing that. And I'll keep doing it. Thank you very much. Okay. To be honest, this might be a little too real, but I'll just tell you guys anyway. The problem that I'm having right now is that in the last, like, obviously I know my cat is old, okay? I have a senior cat. But in the last, like, 2 weeks, it's been hitting me really hard. The thought of my cat being old. So I simply can't be having this happen to me in The Sims as well. I just won't do. It just won't do. So I refuse to allow it to happen. Pulp will never die. Oh no, we don't think about those things. Exactly. We choose to just not think about it. That's fine. Anyway, I've been having some moments recently, so I can't have Pulp die. I can't have Pulp get old. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. Okay, you finish hugging this bear. Uh-oh. Very careful, cheat, need, make happy. Very careful, cheat, need, make happy. Okay. Thank God my senior cat is immortal. Exactly. Thank you. My cat's gonna live to be 50 years old. It's fine. We don't need to worry. She's 15, but she's gonna live to be 50. Okay. You're almost done writing this book. Hopefully it's a masterpiece or a bestseller or whatever. It was! Yes! Okay, we have to write one. I'll go publish these first though. Snap is just a little kitten. Yeah, she's just a baby. Just a baby. Okay, sell to publisher, Barbie unicorn, and Barbie quits her job. Okay, and then, did it not work? Okay, good. Let's try one more. Are the pets out of food? Oh, yeah, that'll explain it. What should I write next? Oh no, I need to, before I do that, I have to give Pulp the age down treat. Hi, Pulp. Age down treat. Bowls filled. Oh, I guess just one? Okay. Okay. Yay! Fixed! Oh my god, I could start crying. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well. Pulp has magically become younger. Excellent. Excellent. Immortal dog. Immortal dog. Maybe I could pet train her. Do you want to become companions? She knows 2 commands. Do you want to train her to lie down? Why not? Do it. Should James invite over classmate Josie? You have a friend? Oh, I'm so proud of you. Where is the friend? There she is. Oh my god. Oh, she's sad. Okay, I'm gonna go look at her in Cass. Let's go find out. I need to know if she has like a bad trait or something. Uh-oh. Let's see, modifying Cass. We can be best friends. I was about to say, you can train your cat, but Pulp is a dog. Oh my god. Pulp is a dog. But Pulp could pass as a cat. Can I tell you guys, that just reminded me. I was talking about this yesterday to my mods. Speaking of cats and dogs and such, I had the absolute weirdest dream about... Uh-oh. They have more than 8 Sims. By opening Cass just then, I deleted one of the Sims. I closed it without saving my progress. I did just delete her by opening Cass because they have more than 8 Sims. Anyway, what I was going to say, ignore that. That didn't happen. What I was going to say is I had the strangest dream, like about 2 or 3 or 4 days ago. In my dream, again with the kittens, I'm sorry, I can't stop talking about them. I brought the cats to the vet in my dream. I had like all the babies at the vet with me. And they were like giving me the results of like a test they had done on the babies in my dream. And the vet was like, I regret to inform you that these are actually not cats at all. They're goats. And she was like, they're like a rare kind of goat. They're not cats, they're goats. And you're wrong about them being cats. And that was my dream. And I woke up and I was like, huh. I don't know. But the whole thing was about them not actually being cats. I mean, it checks out that like the cats have taken over my life and also the Sims just got all these goats, but like, it was a whole thing in the dream. Where did Josie go? Oh, there she is. Let's try and be friends. Try to cheer her up. Talk about your sibling. Do an impression. Joke about weird animals. Joke about weird animals! There you go. I'm trying to train Pulp. I think he spent too much time in The Sims. Oh, I've had many dreams about The Sims before. Many, many dreams about The Sims in my life. So I'm actually not surprised by that. thought you meant in real life for a second. I was like, whoa. Could you imagine? I thought I had, the thought of that is actually so funny. Imagine I think that I'm fostering cats, and then I make a whole YouTube video being like, oh my God, look, oh, you're sending me a gift. Okay. But I make a whole YouTube video being like, oh my God, look, here's my cats. And then the comments are all like, those are goats. What do you mean, cats? Oh, I know. Barbie is so, let me show you. Barbie is so strong now. She had to max, for her aspiration, for the challenge, she had to max the wellness skill, and we just finished it. So she is a very buff sim. Okay. Get off my computer. Back away. Do your homework somewhere else. Okay. Back away. Oops. Go sit. Do homework. Sit. Write a biography. Oh my God! Shoo! Write a biography. Okay. Fashion victim. Should it be a Barbie? What do you guys think is Barbie's enemy? If Barbie's gonna write about someone that she hates, like a different kind of doll or like a different toy. Bratz dolls? Midge? Skipper? My first thought was Bratz dolls. Fashion victim. Bratz dolls. She hates them. She's not a fan of the Bratz dolls. Okay, stop talking to your friend. Let's come ride the horse. Bratz are fashionable, Barbie. She's just jealous. She might be a little. Imagine hating someone so much you write an entire book about them. I mean, she has really strong opinions on the Bratz. I get it. The Bratz are very different from her. The Bratz are very different from her. Hey Standard, thanks for the 4 months. And Patricia, and Curly, and Mason, and Kristen, and Gail, thank you for the subs too. Come ride the horse. Owen? No. I'm not giving you money. I will not be doing that. Okay. Also, Kay, thank you for the 12 months. Oh my goodness. Danny is amazing. One of my favorite townies. Okay. We keep writing. You're gonna come ride the horse. I love this area, and my horse is lost. It keeps running away. Do you see this? Look at how far away my horse was. You could call her over. I tried, but it wasn't working. So now I'm gonna ride her back home. Is what I'm doing. Trot here. Barbie, how'd you finish a comedy book? Oh, you're speaking to your kid. I see. How does my horse have sparkles? Oh, I can show you. My horse is actually a unicorn. So you can see like the sparkle effects on the horse. You can get the unicorn horn in CAS when you're editing a horse in CAS. Click on their head, so like, you know, you click on their head and it gives you like ear presets and nose presets, just like a sim. Click on their head and there's a horn option and you can pick the horn, and then they have like sparkle effects in game. So that's how it works. A lot of people are confused about that. They don't remember how to find it. So I'd like to explain whenever people ask, just so they know. Okay, we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna get the mail, and then we're gonna publish our book, which was actually not a bestseller, unfortunately. Okay, get the mail, sell to publisher. We should have some lovely toys in the mailbox. There we go. There we go. Maybe you could shower? You're only a little smelly. Pulp is very hungry? What then eat? It's because you're stuck! Oh my god. Can someone come put the fire out? Can you put the fire out? Burn money! Burn money! No, Green, it's not necessarily based on Barbie. My Sim's name is Barbie, and we named her Barbie pre-Barbie movie, just to be clear. But her name is Barbie because she's part of the pink generation of Not So Berry, so it kind of like makes sense. But we're not trying to tell like a Barbie story in playing with these Sims. It's just kind of, she's a writer, so she keeps writing like Barbie books and movies and things, but otherwise. Do you want to get some food? I need to have my Sim cook some more food too. We're running low. Running dangerously low. Okay. And we've got no cake left there. That is really bad. Do you want to cook? Serve dinner. Let's make some, how about chicken stir fry to start? Okay. And then you, kiddo, after you finish eating, which is gonna take you forever, I'll put you upstairs for bed. Nocturnal left to spring. Eliza Pancakes, thank you for the subs. Okay. Almost done eating. Oh my god, again? What's wrong with you? Your social is poor. I can't take care of the horse. I don't know what I thought getting a horse. It was not a good idea. Like, I've just made my life so unnecessarily difficult by getting this extra horse. It lagged again? It didn't even lag on my end. Oh, no. I can't understand why it's doing that. Is it lagging right now? Didn't lag for you? Oh. What the heck? Yeah, Standard, I thanked you for your sub right when you did it. Did you not hear me? Either way, thank you. Thank you. But I thanked you right when you did it. I remember. Now I am sad. I don't understand. Why is the game doing this? It is now? Oh, now it's lagging on my end. Okay. Okay, well, that's not good. Is it really bad? Dance isn't dropping any frames. Uh-oh. Frozen? Huh. It crashed? Uh-oh. Let me load my own stream and see what happens. I hope it doesn't crash the stream, because that'll be really annoying. I'm struggling to load my own stream. Oh, it looks fine on my end. You refresh and it's better. It's still red. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look, this is what I was talking about. Bad. Dropped frames. Going up. Also bad. Okay. Maybe we should stop. Maybe we should stop. I'm gonna get off stream soon anyway. So maybe I will just okay, here's an idea. I think I'm gonna go get off stream just because I usually get off stream around 7. The stream's being weird. It's still in the red on my end. I don't know how to fix it. Okay. You can see and hear me. Oh, it's still going up so high. Hold on. Let me like pin a message in chat just in case people can't. It's lagging now. You see me now. No, I'm still in the red. It's going up. It's in the last like minute or so, it's dropped as many frames as it did in the entire stream before. So it's still really bad. And stream and raid. Okay. I'm gonna pin this so that people can see what I am talking about. Okay. There we go. Just in case no one can tell what I'm saying, it's lagging a lot. So I'm just gonna leave. Kimmy and Noah and Saffron and Benny and Kira, thank you Abstract too with the subs. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the absolute worst. I don't know what to do because it's glitching so much, but I might as well just go. Oh, now it's back. Oh my God, now it's back in the green. Just as I say that, it came back in the green. But it's been having a rough time. I don't want to sit here. If the whole chat's just gonna be like, it's lagging, I can't see you, it's lagging. What do we even do? So anyway, I'll be here tomorrow. We're gonna build on The Sims tomorrow. That is the plan. So we will be here for that tomorrow. Hopefully we have no issues tomorrow. I'll see you all later. Thank you for hanging out. Go say hi to my friend Emrys for me. I guess I shall go hug the kitties. Sorry, this is the worst. It's super delayed, I think. I bet it's like super, super, super delayed. So you probably can't even hear me. But I'll just send it. Anyway, it's super delayed, but bye. Okay, there we go. That way you can see me. I'm gonna type in chat because I bet it's like a minute delayed, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna send the raid now. Okay, bye.